pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
So the elephant in the room when you're talking about Life is Strange is the word Hella, because it's stupid and makes very little sense. But the thing about kids or teenagers is that, like any other age group, they have their own individual affectations. Hella may not be a word you or I hopefully ever use, but my kids who are of a younger age have started using sick to say something's good. Hey, that's sick. But again, it's just an affectation, and while it annoys me, but I'm a grown-up, like, I've lived a life, and I'm of a different generation. You know, stop being so old, Grandad, fuck! The thing is, Hella is like one of those affectations, and what you've just heard me say is another one of those. The word like. Like is used so much. It's another one. It's like epic. When you say epic, you mean good. Epic doesn't mean what I know epic to mean. This new generation, epic means something's really good. Like, you know, hey dude, you're Cox epic. I don't know, whatever. But like is another one. People use it all the time, and you probably use it and don't even know. Oh, you know, it's like that. You know, oh yeah, like I know, yeah, like, you know, how do you mean? What do you mean? Like, yeah, fuck me. Language is maddening, but that's what Hella is. Hella is just another one of their affectations, and I'm convinced that Don't Nod have put it in there to purposefully make you feel that way, annoyed, irritated. Now that may seem a bit odd, because why would you put something in there that annoys you? Well, these are kids, these are teenagers, they're coming of age. There's so much drama that isn't drama. It seems so far, episode 1 seems to be about the little things, the things that don't matter and yet matter so much because they're kids, they're teenagers, they're coming of age, and there's no point in your life that's as important, some could argue, as when you're doing so. There's the clear relationship that there's the boy that likes you and so obviously likes you, and yeah, you, to my knowledge, you don't go into the folder from the USB drive he gives you. You don't see what he's put in there. It's just left there lying. It's the minutiae that's fantastic. So, you know, I mean, it's one of these that's such open to interpretation. Like, to me, there seems to be a relationship between what I would say are the two main characters, the one you meet towards the end of the game that you also meet at the start of the game. There's sexuality involved here, that's the maturing, again, the coming of age, the not being sure of oneself, that as you grow older you don't see as much, you don't feel silly about these situations. You know, you know, maybe you've shit yourself in public at one point and you don't have any more dignity to lose. You don't care about the minutiae, it doesn't matter. Life is Strange seems to be all about that stuff, and on top of the fact that it's a really interesting idea, that because one of the biggest things about it is it's a Telltale game, but with a huge budget, and Don't Nod instead in developing it. And you wonder how the rewind mechanic will actually work, because it feels, you know, if you can rewind your decision and do the opposite one, then the decision, who cares, right? But no, that again, Life is Strange negates that by making the decisions both matter. There's moments in the episode 1 where I've made a decision, checked the other one, and still stood there looking at the screen thinking, I don't know which one to choose. Life is Strange is fascinating. I mean, on top of this, you've got this wonderful musical direction. I mean, the opening scene where Max puts on her headphones and you absorb that. I mean, I was that kid that didn't want to be seen. It taps into that very deep-seated adolescence that you almost think you've forgotten, and then all of a sudden, Jesus Christ, there's this girl going through what you went through as a boy or girl. You know, you put the headphones on, you want to seem invisible, and that's a magical thing to capture in a video game that you don't see very often. There's very little violence, there's very little danger in as much as a fail state. Life is Strange is genuinely fascinating, and from Remember Me, Don't Nod looked as though they were going to be a very interesting studio. And while I previewed that game many moons ago and thought it was going to be brilliant, and it ended up being, I think, good, and others think terrible, others think brilliant, but what it was always was interesting. And Life is Strange kind of cements Don't Nod as this studio that I feel I have to watch. I just think there's very little wrong with this game. I love the fact that, and this is a minor spoiler, but I love the fact that at the end of the game, like with all these modern point-and-click, choose-your-own-adventure type games, you're given a sheet as such, a screen that shows you what did you choose, what did your friends choose, what did the world choose, and yet you go to the second page and there's all these smaller decisions, and I looked down these and there were some of them I just didn't even know were in there, and that's brilliant. It's brilliant that you can go through this game and miss something that may seem a minor thing, but allows interaction with the world and the other characters, and all these massive decisions, which again, in the grand scheme of things, how massive they'll be we don't know, but all these small decisions are just, what again, that word minutiae, just this world interests me. I cannot wait to see what Life is Strange Episode 2 brings us, because this is a fantastic, emotionally investing, moving opening salvo from Don't Nod and Square Enix. But that's my thoughts on Life is Strange, and I would love to know what you think of it. So pop your thoughts in the comment box below, and please do like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll bring you more like this. Man, I can't wait to play some more of this game. Cheers, bye!
It looks like she's been gone for months. Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
No one can tell where your heart is.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.